What's up, everybody? So, I came out here to work on the car, and I said that I was going to start on the inside, which I am, and I did say that I was going to do a video on how to take out the dashboard, but that didn't happen because the video was just too damn long and it was just fucking retarded. So I'm going to show you what the car looks like without the dashboard and show you how to put it back in. It's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, my 13-year-old daughter could probably come out here and take it apart and put it back together with her eyes closed. That's how easy this was to get this out of my car. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So no dashboard, that's what it looks like. No steering wheel, everything's completely out. I'm gonna spray all this down. I don't want none of this shit color anymore. I'm gonna sand it all down, spray it. All the extra glass that didn't come out when cleaning, I can clean all that out finally. But yeah, that's pretty much how it looks when you take a 95 Eclipse dashboard out. And let me tell you, it was very easy to do, and it only took me like 15 minutes, not even. So, oh, and I got my spoiler back on. I just got to put the top of it on and then the sides. So here's the glove compartment, which that was easy to take out. All there is just two screws, one there and one there. For the airbag, for the on the dashboard airbag, there will be a screw here and a screw here and then a bolt here and a bolt right there. You just undo it, it pops right out. There's the dashboard. As you can see, I definitely need to spray it down or sand it down and spray it and whatnot. But the dashboard too is very like a bolt will be there. That's underneath the speaker. Same here, a bolt will be right there. There's no bolts inside where the airbag sits. There's no bolts to take that out. There would be a bolt here, a bolt here. Let's see. There's a bolt right here, and a bolt that's right there. And then, of course, underneath the dashboard, there'll be a bolt right there, one right there, one right here, one right there. And then on this side, one right here, one right there, two right there, two right here, and one right there. And the whole dashboard will come straight out. So it's very easy, and I had no issues with it, except for trying to get this half out. I couldn't figure out how to unplug everything, so because it's like tied into it. But I did figure it out, by the way, which is all those plugs right there. They just come undone, very easy, and then the whole thing just pulls right out. So there's the whole dashboard completely out of the car. I'm going to sand it all down, everything else I want to do to it, and spray it down and put it back in the car. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the door panels. Those are not screwed on, they're just placed on there, so I could just always just go in there and take them off. The seats are not placed in there, I could just take those out. So yeah, that's what it looks like without the dashboard. And it only took me not even 15 minutes to do. So other than that, that's probably all I'm going to do today. I don't know. I might end up sanding this down actually today. It's a little cloudy, as you can see. Well, not little, but looks like it's going to rain here pretty soon. So I'm going to put this in the garage. Put that thing back in the garage. It's actually a shelf I was going to put in the back. A friend of mine gave me. And it's an old kitchen shelf, so whatever. So yeah, I'm going to pick this up, put it back in the garage, or set it on top of the car, one or the other. Before you guys undo the steering wheel with the airbag and the dashboard that has the airbag, make sure you unplug your fucking battery and wait for about 15-30 seconds before you start messing with any of it, because of the pressure is still built up. As soon as that's disconnected, wait for a few minutes, then you can fuck with it. So other than that, that's about it, I think, for today. I really like the way my spoiler came out. The other top half is right there. So, but I put this on this morning, sprayed it down. It looks really nice and sharp and clean. So I'm happy for it. I just wish it was like 10 times bigger. So anybody out there that's watching this video, if you know where I can get a really nice big spoiler, big wing spoiler, please let me know. And that's not going to cost me an arm and a leg. So like I said, I'm going to come in here, sand all this down, spray it all out, everything else, fix all that wiring and shit. Where the old stereo was at, I'm going to just fucking get rid of all that wiring, get it all out of there, because I don't need it. I'm going to hook up my own sound system, and using one of those switches actually for my radio. So that way it's running off a different fuse, different whatever. Other than that, this is about it for today, guys. So, peace out. So I went ahead and sanded down my dashboard and went ahead and painted it today. It's all nice and shiny. A few more coats. Probably like 1 or 2 more. I even took the vent covers off and sprayed those down white. I'm going to do the same thing with these ones. And the other one that's on top up there, I just haven't done it yet. Haven't took it out yet. But the whole thing is sprayed down black. It looks so much better than it did before. But like I said, 1 or 2 more coats and she should be done. So I'm going to do that probably later on today. Couple more coats, and then do the center console and then the door panels too today probably, since I'm off today. As you can see, the spoiler's nice and shiny and clean, just the way I like it. So I like the way that turned out. I just got to put this piece on, which is the top piece. I got to sand it down and whatnot. But this one will go like so far up, I think. And then those, of course, face downward. I just got it facing upward for some reason. But yeah, just got to put that one on and then call it good. And then start taking apart my engine and everything else and doing everything I want to do to that. Get it taken care of. And then, of course, I'm going to come back in today, sand all this down, and spray it all down white. So that way that's all taken care of. And then put everything back together. Or probably just leave it up there and just cover it with plastic and put it away so it doesn't get, any white after spray on it or dust or anything else. I'll just wrap it up in some big plastic and put it on top for now, because like I said, I'm going to be working on this all winter long, so I ain't too worried about it. And as you can see, it's already getting crappy out. It's already cold. It's been cold all day, so I've been in and out of the garage off and on. Right now I'm going to be going back in and help my wife out with some cooking, and then I'll be back out later to do another video on how far I've gotten. But as for now, I did that this morning, took out that this morning, sanded down everything else. Then I left, went to town, was on the phone with my dad for like, an hour, whatever. And I just got back out here to do one more other coat. So that thing only has 2 coats on it right now. So I'll be back out later and do another coat and then let it dry and then do another one and then wrap it up, put it away. Or I might stick it back in the car. One or the other. Other than that, I'm going in to finish making dinner. with my wife. So other than that, peace out, guys and girls. And like I said, I'll be back in a minute or in a little bit and do an update. Peace. So that's all sprayed down. I'm gonna plastic it and put it away until I'm ready to put it back in the car, or put it back in the car, one or the other. I'm not for sure, but the whole dashboard has been sprayed down and coated, and it's all good to go. I also did the air vent, the speakers, the gauge port for the speed and whatnot. I did this spoiler earlier today, well this morning. I still got the other piece to do. Let's see, I still got that piece to spray down, that piece over there to spray down. As you can see, all of this has been sanded down and sprayed down, so all of that's done. So now the whole entire car is white, even up here. So everything is white and painted and cleared and whatnot, and I'm happy. So I'm gonna walk around the car because I have this big old shelf right there in my way. So I'm gonna come this way and try not to step on any of my stuff. But yeah, this car is pretty damn dirty, so I'm definitely going to have to wash it whenever I get my windshield and get it all up to spec and whatnot. But I am going to put a quick release steering wheel in here. I still got all that wiring to fix up and straighten up. Like I said earlier, the speaker, or the where the radio and the speakers and everything connects, I'm going to just rip all that shit out of there, because I'm going to actually do my own sound, or my own connection for a radio, which is going to be off one of those switches. So, because like I said, my gas line, or my gas pump and my fan is hooked up to the existing radio fuse. Jesus Christ. It's hooked up to my fuse, you know, where the radio goes. So I'm not going to hook up my radio back onto the same fuse. It's going to be hooked up to a different one. So that way I can have two different spots for a radio. One is for the fan and also the gas pump. So, but the radio is going to be on a different switch. That's what I should say. I can't speak right now because, yeah, I just woke up not long ago. I've been drinking all day too on top of that. So, yeah, having a good day Jesus Christ. Having a good day so far on my day off. So, but yeah, that's what it looks like. It's all done, all painted. I mean, I got way the fuck down in there. I took all that shit off, took all this off. Some of the, you know, piping and electrical wire got sprayed on accident because I couldn't move it any further, so I ain't too worried about it. But the whole entire bay from the top all the way down on both sides and behind the engine is all been sprayed and cleaned out. So all I gotta do now is just take apart the engine and sand it all down, paint it the color I want, take a fine wire brush, and come back in here and clean all this rust and shit off the engine and get it all taken care of. Take this old piece of shit off, put on a new one for a turbo, and yeah. And who knows, maybe like a year or two down the road I might end up painting it again a different color. I was thinking more like a battleship gray, because that would be kind of cool for this car. But as for now, I like the white, and actually, I don't know, I might end up sticking with the white and black, because that looks so nice, and so much better than it did before. So, that's what I did. Sprayed the engine bay down, and of course the front. I also sprayed down the inside where the dashboard sits. I sand and sprayed all that down. I didn't get to the door panels today yet. I think I'm going to call it good for today, because I'm starting to get a headache from all this fucking spraying and shit. So, but I like the way this spoiler turned out. I like the way the dashboard turned out. That is really nice. and of course all the other little pieces. And I did say in my other video I was going to clean all this shit up, but yeah, taking it to another storage area, I don't think I should do that, because out here, if you rent a extra garage, and if the landlord needs that garage, we have to move everything out to another one, and usually that's like once a month, and honestly, I don't want to have to dick with all that and keep moving my shit. So I'm going to clean out my basement and put 90% of this shit in the basement. That way I can have more fucking room in my garage to work on and everything else, because this is ridiculous. I mean, look how much space I got between this fucking shelf and my car. I mean, just a finger can fit in between. Can you hear it? Yeah. So I definitely want to get some shit out of here so I can have more room and more room to work around. So other than that, boys and girls, I am out of here. Yeah, I think I'm going to close up shop for tonight. So other than that, peace out, everybody. And hope you like the 95 Eclipse build with a BRZ wide body kit. Other than that, peace out, everybody.
Wait, stop! Please don't kill me! I never intended to harm you, I swear! I am trying to end the festival!
What do you mean?
I was going to use your ship to destroy the rich assholes that run our society and save my people from the horrors of this yearly festival!
That Rick! We gotta kill her! Kill her!
Whoa.
Kill her!
Jeez, Morty, purge it down a little.
Purge! Don't purge! You're sending me mixed messages, Rick!
Morty, you're acting like a freaking lunatic. Calm down.
Screw you, Rick! I'll purge you too, you old rickety piece of crap! This has been a long time coming! I'm gonna rip your guts out and smear them all over your face!
It's a purge planet.
We gotta kill her!
Okay, yeah, that was gross. Wow. Disqualified. Oh my God. Jeez. Wow, Morty, now you're getting into it.